Hey there. How you doing, Cancer? I mean, Cancers, y'all are always going through so much, but at the same time, y'all are so resilient and passionate and beautiful. And I'm excited about your reading. I'm really excited about your reading. Don't know what's up, don't know what's going on. But I'm feeling some movement. I'm feeling some happy times, some sad times, some things going on, okay? But let me go ahead and start with the introductions and the disclaimers and all of that jazz. Welcome to Love or Tarot. I am Jay, okay? And I am here to read your first half of the month reading for March 2020. I mean, can you believe it's March 2020? What? I feel like the year just began and it's like we're already about to be 3 months in. Like, this is crazy. But super excited to do your reading here today, Cancer. Also want to state that I offer personal readings. That information is down below, as well as I here do collective readings as well as individual readings for each astrological sign. I'm super excited to do yours here today. Also, I also wanted to let you guys know that I truly believe that energy is not linear, it is fluid, okay? So that means a few things. That this could count for you. It could count for anybody that you're energetically connected to. It can count for your past, present, or future, okay? And it also means that energy is completely fluid here. We're reading energy. We're not reading gender. So if a card comes up and let's say maybe it's a Queen of Cups, that Queen of Cups could represent the characteristics of that Queen of Cups and represent a man in your life. Or the King of Cups could come up and represent a beautiful woman in your life. Either way it goes, we're reading energy here and not genders, okay? So just take the messages as they resonate. If they don't, that's fine too, okay? And if in fact, it is connected to somebody that you're energetically connected to and it sounds like a familiar story, but it just isn't yours, just be blessed and share it, Go ahead and forward this video right on over to the person that it belongs to, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to go ahead and get some messages of clarity so we can go ahead and begin your reading, okay there, Cancer? So, Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. Wow. Isis was your first card. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Sanat Kumara. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Wow. If we don't know that you're speaking to your inner self and that your higher self is speaking, that right there was full-on confirmation. Cerebus Bay, sorry for anyone who had on headphones. Cerebus Bay, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Wow, wow, wow. This is absolutely amazing. First, stepping into your energy, I definitely want to say it is strong. Two, I'm also experiencing a little bit of pain here in my right lung, okay? So I will definitely say if any of us are dealing with any type of upper respiratory issues or respiratory issues, that we definitely go to the doctor. Make sure we're getting checked out to a lot of that has to do with you making sure that you're breathing. Some of us are experiencing a lot of anxiety, going through a lot of different things, and we're not taking time to kind of catch our breath. Make sure that you take time every single day. So make sure that you're giving yourself solitude and just a really quiet moment just to make sure that you're breathing, okay? It's very, very important at this time. Yeah, I can feel the energy easing up already. My spirit guys just really wanted me to know that it's very important that you guys are breathing, as well as it's very important that those of you that are dealing with any type of respiratory issues, that you make sure that you go to the doctors and get those things checked out, okay? Yep, I just heard there's a reason why you tend to be breathing funny, okay? There's a reason for that. So definitely go get that checked out, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull some cards here. Whew, Cancer. Spirit, can you bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer? For the sign of Cancer. Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. Yes, cards, please, Spirit. Can you bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer? Spirit, please bring forth messages of truth, healing, love, and light for the sign of Cancer. What's going on, Cancer? What's going on? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have the Chariot. Somebody has made the decision to move away from a very toxic relationship. And by the looks of it, it was not easy. Not easy at all. You're just getting to the point where you're at the Ten of Swords in reverse. Just getting to the point where you're at the Ten of Swords in reverse. And whatever it is that happened and took place, there's no way you're going back. There's no way you're going back. You're very, very, very sure of that. Very sure of that. This relationship was not aligned with where your life is taking you and the things that you're trying to do. Yep. Overall energy for what the cards that we just pulled was a Two of Wands. Okay? You're very sure about the direction that you're going in. And this relationship wasn't it. Oh. But this situation, and then for some of you, there's a situation where you're currently in a state, you're currently in a situation, currently in a relationship with someone that is very emotionally immature. But you love them. You love them. Like, really, really love them. Like, they are your wish fulfillment. They are your wish fulfillment. They're everything you've ever wanted in a person. They're everything you've ever wanted in a person. Wow. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Knight of Cups? Spirit, can you tell us more about the Knight of Cups? Yeah. The Ace of Swords. And the Princess of Swords. But it's the issue here is it's not that they're not a good person. It's the way that they speak to you. It's the things that they say. You love everything about them except for the way that they communicate. Wow. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Ten of Swords? Spirit, can you tell us more about the Ten of Swords? The Two of Coins. The, you know, not being in a state of despair anymore because you made a decision to stop juggling. To stop juggling. You know, it's crazy. You look at this card and it's like she sees two very grave opportunities here. One is where she gets caught in the midst of the storm because she's aboard this boat here. And one where she lets this boat leave her because she knows what's ahead. You've made the decision to let that boat leave you because you know what's ahead. Yep. The Six of Swords and the Hanged Woman in reverse. You're very clear about what it is that you have to do moving forward. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Sun card? And they came more worried out. The Six of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. It's like it just keeps coming out in different ways. There's no confusion. There's no confusion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna skip to the Chariot because it's like the decision has been made. You're very, very sure of that. Every card that has to do with perspective, decision making, it just keeps coming out the same way. You've made up your mind. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Chariot for Cancer? Spirit, can you tell us more about the Chariot? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Wow. You just decided you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't see any pleasure, reward, or anything in winning an argument. Yep. And a serious tower moment happens because of this decision that's been made. But please know I just did a collective reading not too long ago for the February 20 through 22nd portal. And it was all about things falling apart so better things can fall together. And the things that we're trying so hard to keep around being separated and being taken from us by the divine so that better things, better people, better opportunities, better success, better connections can come into our life. This had to happen. This was the inevitable thing. This was the inevitable thing, this tower moment, this big situation. Wow, Cancer. Wow. I knew it was heavy. Oh my goodness. But it's like, even though it's such a heartfelt situation, it's like you knew it had to happen, so you're not as sad as people would expect you to be, Cancer. You're not as sad as people would expect you to be. It's almost like you knew and you foresaw this coming. I mean, because you're very intuitive, Cancer. Very intuitive. And it's almost like you foresaw this coming and you're like, no, this is just what I have to do. And I'm okay with it. And it's all right. I'll be all right. Yeah, the next two cards to come out is the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. you know, you're in this energy of the King of Wands right now. The creative adventurer. Walking away from anything that is no longer serving you. Do you see how confidently he is sitting on his throne? How confidently he's sitting on his throne? This king is walking away. And this is you, Cancer. I'm sure of myself. I know where I'm going. You know, you know how to create and manifest your opportunity. Again, Isis was the first card, magic manifesting. Everything that you want is happening, and you're creating that reality for yourself by releasing yourself from whatever this is, from whatever this situation is. For some of you, like I said, it's romantic. It's a situation of love and relationship. For others, it could even just be a bad habit. Whatever it is, you're letting it go. But I really get the idea that this has to do with a relationship specifically, because there's a lot of emotion, a lot of communication on the board here. Spirit, do you have any more advice for the sign of Cancer? Spirit, do you have any more advice for the sign of Cancer? Spirit, do you have any more advice for the sign of Cancer? Of course. Hey, Charity. Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive, Cancer. Wow. I was not expecting your reading to be this heavy, but again, it looks like you're sure. It looks like you know exactly what it is that you want for your life. And kudos to you for making a tough decision, but a necessary one. And I love you. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye now.